I made some community tab polls to see which jerseys worn this season people would vote as being the best and which ones they'd vote as being the worst. And throughout this video, a number of those results from the polls will certainly show up. However, I decided to put my own 2 cents in, not just in telling you which ones are my favorite and least favorite this season, but in ranking every single one of those jerseys that were worn this season. Every jersey worn so far during the 2022 and 2023 season, I have ranked from worst to best. There are 121 of them, 121 jerseys in this ranking, plus a couple more that I threw in there because I heard that they would be wearing these jerseys sometime in March. So there's a couple more jerseys that haven't been worn yet that they're supposed to wear in March, and I only found out about that today. So I was kind of scrambling a bit. I was like, oh man, well, there's some more that I have to put into this ranking. Great. But I just kind of threw them in there. I didn't give them a number because one of the jerseys, I'm not even sure if it is the actual jersey that they're going to wear. So I'm like, if it is the one that I think they're going to wear, it would be here. So I didn't give it a number. But yeah, so out of the jerseys that are ranked, there are 121 of them. It's a lot. It's going to take forever. I had some pancakes for supper, so I mean, I'm ready. I don't know how long this is going to be. You do, because you've seen the amount of time that it'll take, but it's going to be a long one today. Very long one. 121 jerseys, plus a couple others. 121 jerseys. Those 121 have been worn so far this season. Some notable absences. Oh yeah, you're going to hear my furnace in the background, I'm sure, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm here by the furnace. It's cold outside. It's like at least minus 20. So, anyway. But yeah, 121 jerseys. Those are ones that have been worn so far this season. And so yeah, I mean, there's some notable misses like the Winnipeg Jets, their blue jersey, their, like, what do they call it? The aviator jerseys. They have not worn those this season that I could tell, so that's not in here. The Tampa Bay Lightning have not worn, and I don't know why they decided to ditch this alternate, but they have not worn their black jersey that kind of has the I don't know what you call it, pixelated fade from the arms that go from gray to black. I don't know. I didn't put a picture on here of it. There's a lot of pictures on here, but not of this. So those are some notable absences. So as far as I could tell, all 121 of these jerseys have been worn so far as of whatever date I uploaded this. It's the end of February. What day is that today? February 24th. So as of then, they've all been worn by NHL teams. And just to give you a little bit of a taste of my own taste, I'll quickly show you my favorite and least favorite NHL jersey of all time. So these are jerseys that are not being worn this year, so it doesn't spoil anything and or anything like that. So yeah, my favorite, Florida Panthers, reverse retro 2020. Absolutely love it. My favorite logo ever is that Leafing Panthers logo. I love the way that the stripes are at the bottom, the white above the red, and I love that kind of blue. I just think it looks really good together. It is my absolute favorite jersey of all time. And so, yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a taste of my favorite, but my least favorite, and this will be a theme here, you'll see that I do not like jerseys with shortened nicknames on them, and so my least favorite jerseys are all jerseys with shortened nicknames, because not only does it look bad, but it's also really boring. Like, you think of Wild Wing jersey that the Ducks had, like, that's crazy ugly in some ways, but I love it. I love it still, because it's at least fun, you know, it's at least cool. But this Sens jersey, bad. I just don't like it. I don't like the way the colors go together. I don't like the striping. I don't like that it says Sens, obviously. I just think it's overall the worst jersey I've ever seen. I mean, maybe you could go way back to the 1920s and look at some of those, but yeah, I'm not going to do that anyway. So let's go with this. Another thing, though, I'll say is, and this should go without saying, but this is a ranking that is my opinion. I might talk like my opinion is fact at some point. I don't know. Like, I do have strong opinions sometimes, but they are still opinions and not facts. So don't get too don't take this too personally or whatever, right? Like, this is my opinion, and yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. What I would call bad jerseys.
I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
Because I don't like them.
What I would call bad jerseys. And this number 121, you probably won't be surprised if while you've heard me say I hate shortened nicknames on jerseys, and you might have seen some videos of mine in the past where I've said what I think are my least favorite jerseys and stuff. So you might not be too surprised by this, but I hate this jersey, this Canes away jersey. Terrible, boring. Yeah, I just hate word marks that are shortened nicknames. I don't hate all word marks, but when it's not, like when it doesn't say the full thing, like Rangers, like that's great. But if it said Rags, no, no. So I hate this. Like, call them the Canes, sure, but should it say Canes on the jersey? No. And should it say Hurricanes on this jersey? No, I think that would be too long. It would look like that Pittsburgh jersey. But at the same time, this is not the way to do a jersey. I think they absolutely should have just kept that logo on there, or even put the 2 flags on there at the front logo of this jersey. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it at all. Yeah. Bad, in my opinion. But, yeah, anyway. And yeah, number 120 is basically the same thing. I just like the colors better. I think the colors are a little better, but I don't like that they do this either. So yeah, basically the same thing. The black kind of does look cool going around the bottom, but yeah, again, Canes word mark, shortened nickname, bad stuff. 119, yeah, the Fisherman. So I don't like this jersey at all. I know there's people that love the Fisherman jerseys. It's starting to come up more that people love the Fisherman jerseys. I think nostalgia is playing a big role in that. And for me, I know nostalgia definitely has a big role in this list, but not for this. This is not a great logo. And normally it would not be this low, though. Like, that's the one thing. What puts it this low? Well, number one, not only is it the Fisherman jersey, but it's boring. It's a boring version of the Fisherman jersey. There's no like waves or anything. It's just this diagonal line and blah blah blah. That still would not put it at 119th on its own. Why is it 119th? Why is it the third last jersey? Is because of that horrible design choice. Like, what were they thinking when they designed this jersey? I don't know if you can see it right there, but I'll make it very clear to you in a second here. Look at this. So you see them celebrating, blah, blah, blah. Look right there. Look at the side of this guy's jersey, number 7, or I don't know actually if it's number 17 or not. Yeah, it's number 17. So at number 17, this guy's jersey, you can see it there on the side. It is, oh, and yeah, you guys voted this. Oh, how did you vote this that way? I don't know. This was the most surprising vote. This is the one you voted as the best Islanders jersey. But yeah, look at that. Look at the arrow. It's pointing at the disconnected lines, disconnected stripes. What is going on? What is going on there? Like, at all. Like, I don't know. Why would the designers of this jersey not take that into consideration? That's like the worst design oversight I've almost ever seen on almost any jersey. Like, at least when people make jerseys, they have their bad ideas made as bad ideas, but they actually show up how they wanted them to show up. But I don't know if that's the case here. This is like a bad idea, but like made worse by this horrible design mistake, I guess. Is it a mistake? I don't know. Maybe they're just lazy. I have no idea, but I do not like that at all. And I don't know. I mean, I think this got voted as the best Islanders jersey. I don't think it is at all, obviously. At all. I think it's the worst. But, like, I think it's just nostalgia. I just don't know. I mean, I don't want to take too much offense at people who like the Fisherman jersey, even though I don't like the Fisherman jersey. But this Fisherman jersey is just not it at all. Not it, not better, not an improvement, not great at all, and very poorly designed. Number 118, I have the Blue Jackets home. And this is another one that I've seen a lot of people like, but I dislike it like crazy. I don't like the logo that much, but I just hate that it's so blue and the striping the way it is with blue on the other side on both sides. I just don't like the look at all, like at all. I think it's boring. I think it's just not good at all. And yeah, anyway, we'll move on from that. The Islanders home jersey. Yeah, why is this so low? Well, I hate that collar. I hate it. Like, why? Why is that there? Why did they not make a full orange collar, or even just, you know, like have less orange on the sides of the collar, like make it all blue or something? Even that would be better. But they have this weird thing where it looks like there's like two chunks taken out of the collar, and I just can't handle it. Like, it just looks like they're wearing like necklaces or something, but like necklaces that are like really heavy on the sides of the neck. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it so much, and I don't know why the Islanders still have this jersey. There's this jersey. Now, this was a bad jersey in terms of the reverse retro program, but this is one of the best Islanders jerseys I've ever seen. So take reverse retro out of it, make this a home jersey, and you've got a wonderful jersey, an amazing jersey. But instead, they have all these collars. Like, that to me is just awful. It really is. I just do not like that at all. 116, Capitals away. This one's just boring, and I mean, I like the colors, but how much do the colors help, you know, this logo? It's the worst logo in the league. It's just letters. They really need to change it. I mean, yeah, again, like the jersey itself, the colors are good, and Ovi has kind of made it in some sense iconic, and this is the one I think that they won their Stanley Cup in. And it was like, I think it was the away jersey. But yeah, I don't like it anyway. And with that, the home jerseys next. Same thing. Just kind of, the colors are good, but that's about it. The numbers on the back, they're fine, but I just hate that logo is their main logo. So that's why it's so low. The Winnipeg Jets home jersey, I've never been a fan of this. Again, similar to Columbus, I just think there's way too much blue, and when it's on the ice, I don't know, it looks kind of boring. The collar is not great either, that little gray thing, but I didn't really take that into much account, I don't think. So, I don't know, I just really dislike these jerseys. I think they're really boring, and I guess I don't like that shade of blue as a main color for an entire jersey without enough variation, you know, because there's not much variation. There's a little more than the Columbus jersey. They got those, you know, white and blue stripes on the side, and so there's that, and maybe a bigger stripe on the bottom, but still, it's, in my eyes, that kind of jersey, not good for me. Not good for me. So those were bad jerseys. I'd call those bad. This is what I would call not great. They're not bad, but they're not great. And with that, I have the Chicago Reverse Retro. And yeah, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say, but at the same time, is it great? No, it's not great, right? I think they could have improved it by putting a logo on the front instead of text. And I feel very differently about the Detroit jersey. You'll see the Detroit jersey higher, but this one I think is a lot worse, and I think the font is worse. I think the execution is worse, and I have very different feelings. Like my reverse retro rankings, I had this higher than the Detroit jersey. I think I had it higher up, but still seeing it more and more, I just think, yeah, you know what? It is pretty bad. Like, it's not great. It's not great. I didn't mind it at first, but it's definitely lessened in my eyes over time. And again, I think they need a logo. I think, like, maybe they put this logo. I like this logo. If they put that on there, like, that would improve it. It would be nice. I think it would be kind of cool, actually. But, again, like, yeah, it's just not great, right? It's not great. There is it in action, and yeah. And this did turn out to be your least favorite jersey this season. The worst jersey this season. It was up against the Sharks Reverse Retro. You hate this one. Maybe not all of you, again. Yeah, a lot. There were people that didn't. When I say you hated this, I just mean the majority, obviously. The majority of the voters. This was the worst voted jersey of the season. So if I say that again, if I say, oh, you voted this way or you voted this way, yeah, obviously not all of you voted this way, but yeah. Because 32% of people, right? And it's also not everyone got to vote before I posted this, right? 862 votes. That's enough usually to say, yeah, this one ended up winning. Like, San Jose is not going to make a comeback here after an hour. So, yeah, that's pretty safe. Sometimes they do. There was like a Boston versus Montreal one that after a day, I think Boston all of a sudden overtook it, and it was like, wow. And that was for best jersey. That was the historic hatred rivalry series. I don't know. I gave them some names back then, but anyway. So yeah, let's move on. 112 LA Kings, again, just kind of boring. Not as bad as some of them, but and if it had a different logo, I would feel differently. I just don't really like that logo either. So yeah, I mean, look at that. It's just not much there. It's kind of boring. The logo is not great. I know they won their Stanley Cups with this kind of design, but that's probably all that it's got going for them, is that LA Kings fans have those, cup memories with this. But to be honest, yeah, is it a great jersey? I don't even think I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing a lot of Kings fans, they would not want this to stay as their main jersey either. I'm not a Kings fan though, so I don't know. 111, the Flyers away. It's not great. Is it bad? Again, no, but it's just, yeah, it's not great. And then the reverse retro, I put it ahead of the other one because the other one had more orange, and I like the way the black works with this one, even though it again is more of a boring jersey and there's only orange on the sleeves. I kind of like it better than the away jersey that they have now, at least. Do I like it better than the old Legion of Doom jerseys? No, I love the Legion of Doom jerseys, actually. I think they should go back to some kind of style like that. But, yeah, this is at least better than the away jersey. It's still not great. Again, we're not even in the top 100 yet. The back of the jersey, it looks all right. I don't mind it, but it's, again, more of a more boring jersey. Similar to this, I guess. Yeah, this is another kind of more boring jersey. Like, again, it's okay, but it's not much in my eyes at all. Really at all. No. I think that they should switch their alternate to what they have as the reverse retro now. I think that would be a much better alternate. I think Mario really likes this, though, so I don't know if that changes, but yeah, anyway. The Ducks home. When were the Ducks going to come up? People hate Ducks jerseys. I don't think they're that bad. Again, this one is not great. The away one, this home one. But is it that bad? It's not the worst thing in the world. Should they change the logo? Absolutely. Is the logo as bad as it used to be? No, because at least now it's a logo instead of just saying Anaheim Ducks. That was bad. I can't believe it took that long to change that. But yeah, when it has this, the big duck web foot in a D, like, it's fine. It's better. It's an improvement, and it's not the worst. But again, it's not great. So, this Buffalo Head reverse retro, I love the Buffalo Head. I love it. People call it the goat head, whatever. I don't think it looks like a goat, whatever. I know that's the nickname is goat head, but anyway, I like that logo. But on this jersey and with these colors and in white as well, just kind of really made it, again, boring. A lot of these jerseys near the bottom are just more so there because they're boring. And some jerseys are more clean, and the cleanliness is, maybe it's boring in a way, but it's clean. But this one, I don't know, I guess it's clean in a way, but I just find myself looking at this and feeling bored, like all white. I mean, there's something kind of cool about it, I guess, but still, I don't think this was the best course of action to use for their reverse retro. I'll say that. Flames. Now this one, I don't mind as much if it weren't for that seam line in the middle. That seam line really bothers me, and I can't unsee it. And I had it way lower during my reverse retro ranking. Like, it would have been below that Buffalo one we just saw. So it's not as bad in my eyes, but I still don't like the seam line. there. I don't know why they felt like they had to do that. Like, isn't there a better way of doing that? Can't you just do that printing thing on there with the lines? I don't know. It would have looked better. I just think the seam line is, once I've seen it, I can't unsee it. And so every time I look at this jersey from afar, they're better. Like here, like from afar, it's fine, and I don't mind them. There's some kind of unique and coolness to them. But even without the seam line, originally when I saw these, I was like, wow, these are awesome. And then I saw the seam line and like, oh, these are not awesome. And now I'm like, if the seam line were not there, would they still be as awesome? And I'm not sure about that. So they're not even in the top 100 for me anymore. So yeah, not huge on these. But yeah, the Dallas Stars jerseys, I'm not big on those either. I mean, yeah, Dallas away, they were pretty much back to back. A lot of the home and aways are kind of back to back. I mean, I prefer slightly the white jersey, but yeah, again, whatever. The Lightning away, another kind of boring jersey. I liked it when it said Tampa Bay over top, and it kind of had the Reebok version of it where it was, you could tie it up and there were strings on it, I believe. I actually really liked those when it came out, but you know, the more and more they go on, and then they change it to this, and it's a little bit more boring. And again, I'm more so seeing this jersey as, yeah, again, more boring than clean, I guess. Because if I'm saying it's clean, like, I guess, yeah, it's clean here, but if I'm saying it's clean, it's good clean, not boring clean, right? So that's my opinion on that. Yeah, there's another picture of that. Now we're moving into the jerseys that I would say just meh, like meh, like I don't really hate it. I don't really like it. It's just meh to me, it's just meh. So the Seattle Reverse Retro, yeah, again, just to me, it's not my thing as much. Yeah, I'm not big on it. I never was. And I don't know if I'm that big on Seattle jerseys that much in general anymore, but this is, I think, the worst of the bunch. And so, and they could have done something different. I hope at some point they have some kind of Metropolitans throwback in some regard. But anyway, now to number 101 is the Anaheim alternate, which I love the logo, but the jersey around it is kind of what puts it way down here. Because and actually the logo is what brings it up. I mean, obviously I love that logo. That's such an awesome, iconic logo to me, 90s kid, right? So yeah, anyway, I love it. But the jersey itself, especially with those fake, what do you call them? Laces in the right by the collar. Not great to me. And yeah, it just looks a little off. Not big on super orange jerseys either. I know it's Orange County. But yeah, I mean, if the Ducks do, and it seems like they probably will end up going in the direction of having that logo as their primary logo again at some point. Not 100% sure on that, but I feel like it is going to lean that way. But it looks like if they do that, they'll probably make these their home jerseys. And to be honest, I just think that obviously the eggplant and teal is just 10 times better, and I wish they would do that. But again, yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. It's nice at least that they still brought this logo back at all, because it didn't look like that was going to happen for a while. But yeah, I don't know. It might even been 10 years ago at this point. But I remember back in the day, like, man, when are they going to bring this logo back? And so, yeah, it's nice that they brought it back, but still, the jersey that they put around it could be a lot better. 100, top 100, and it's the Nashville home. And Nashville, on my polls, have been getting a lot of hate. Oh my goodness, I just read the comments, and everyone seems to hate Nashville jerseys. They seem to be the worst thing, and I don't mind them that much, but again, this one in particular, it's pretty meh. It's pretty meh to me. Like, yeah, do I mind all the yellow? Not really that much, but is it great at the same time? No, right? No. 99 is the Kings away jersey. I like it better than the home jersey. I think it looks a little bit nicer. I think the home jersey also has like kind of like the sparkly texture, but I like that they put it on there. It's something. Again, though, I think that the logo needs to change. It'd be awesome if they put some purple in there too. I always am a big fan of the early 2000s kind of coat of arms jerseys. I love those. But that's just me. Again, somebody said too, if you like the coat of arms jerseys, you're not a true Kings fan. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not a Kings fan. So I don't know what Kings fans want or don't want, but I would personally love to see the logo change. I'd love to see some more purple added in, but that's just me. 98, the Avalanche home jersey. Now, I like the template of this jersey in general. I really like it. But what brings it so far down is I think this has one of the worst collars in the league. I just think it looks really odd. There's so many colors in the collar, and then it lines up with those other lines. Yeah, like the jersey itself is fine, but what brings it down so far is, yeah, that collar. There's just so much going on, and it's just like, just like an eye attack in some ways. I don't know. If you don't notice it, that's probably good. But yeah, I feel like I noticed it when they started coming in. And that's the thing, like, why do so many teams have like poor collars? Like, why are the collars so bad in so many of the Adidas jerseys? I don't know, but I don't know what the design team was thinking, honestly, because you can just easily why don't you just make that all gray, or even just gray until it gets to that middle burgundy part? That would be better. Even that would be better. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I just don't like that collar. And this was this ended up being the top voted jersey for the Colorado Avalanche. Makes sense because, in a poll like that, you don't really see too much detail. You're just like, oh, I like that design. And again, I do like that design. My favorite Avalanche jersey is actually their original one that they had that looks similar. It's just that this collar kind of makes me think, I don't like it that much anyway. 97, the Oilers alternate, and this is another one that got top votes, and I was like, what? Because I'm not big on this. Yeah, like, sorry, I covered up the picture there. This PowerPoint, I made some PowerPoint mistakes, but whatever. Anyway, so you know what it looks like anyway. And it won. It won the poll, and I'm like, why? I don't know. I'm not big on that one. I'm not big on most Oilers jerseys. Honestly, I think the best one, and you'll see, I guess, that I think it's the best one. The best one to me is the away jersey. But, yeah, again, interesting. Florida home. Again, this is just a very meh jersey. It hurts me a little more because they took away the Leaping Panther logo in favor of this Stoic Panther as their main logo, and not even just an alternate, just as their main logo. And it was just like, oh, why? Like, you had a good thing going, And also with this, the other thing I don't like is that if you see Claude Giroux there, he has the stripe does not go all the way around. It always bugs me when they have a stripe on the front of the jersey and it doesn't go all the way around. Like, the Montreal jersey always goes all the way around, but this one doesn't, and it bugs me to see that. It's not the worst thing ever. It's not as bad as, really poorly made collars like the Islanders have, but still, it's bad enough. It's bad enough. And yeah, the away jersey is basically just a teensy bit better in my eyes. So yeah, I put it there. Same thing, right? Like, I'm not a fan of the jersey not going all the way around, but whatever. The one thing I will give this jersey, though, is I do like the numbers on the shoulders. I think that is one cool thing. But again, to me, and yeah, even that panther on the side of the jersey that's above the flag, that's not bad. But just the way they changed it from the Leaping Panther and kind of made this poor template of a jersey, yeah, again, it's just meh. I don't hate it, but it's not great to me. Flyers home jersey. Again, this is a jersey that's like, again, well, I keep saying it, I don't need to. It's meh. But, yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's not my favorite Flyers jersey. That's for sure. Like, it was nice to see it come back for I think this was part of a Winter Classic once or something like that, and then they decided to make it full-time thing. I'm not sure about that entirely, but for a Winter Classic, like, yeah, this is good, but to keep it going and make it your home jersey for like 10 years at least, it's been 10 years, right? I think at least, maybe more. I don't like it like that. I think that's not great. 93, Sharks Seals Reverse Retro. This was the second most hated jersey, it seemed like, at least. I guess technically it could have not been, but it ended up being the runner-up, at least in the polls. And I will say that I love that the Sharks did this. I love that they went with this and that they made a Seals homage, but at the same time, does it still look good? The colors do, but the actual logo, it doesn't, right? Like, it's good that they made an homage to the Seals, but it doesn't mean that it's a great looking jersey, in my opinion, no matter what Justin Bieber might say. Because look at the logo is just so small. It feels very empty. And so, again, I love that the Sharks did this, but yeah, I'm still not going to say it's a great looking jersey. The reverse retro here, again, is kind of another one that's like, why, what's the difference between this and their main jersey? And there is a bit of a difference, but I remember seeing, even at the All-Star Game skills competition, which was not great this year anyway. It was nice to see them wear their reverse retros, but Brady Tkachuk in that All-Star skills competition, just watching him, it's just like, man, that jersey just basically looks like their home jersey. What is this? Like, why would they go with this? Like, I think they should have gone all out and just put the Scooby-Doo eyes Senator straight on the front. And at least it would be somewhat different and like, somewhat more of a reverse retro. But they just have them on the shoulders. And so, yeah, not my favorite at all. And also the stripe, the top stripe just kind of cuts off there. Yeah, that's maybe a bit more of a nitpick for this jersey, but still something that I thought I'd point out, I guess. Numbers are really nice. I love those numbers. I love seeing that again because it reminds me of the Spezza days. But yeah, again, overall, the jersey, they could have done a way better job with it. Now, these ones I would actually call all right. They're all right. It's like that one meme.
I mean, it's all right, like...
But yeah, so yeah, they're all right, and I'd put the COG jersey as all right. I was really high on the COG jersey, I think, when it came out, and now that I see it more and more, I'm like, yeah, it's all right, but it's not. I don't like it as much as I once did, So yeah, one thing I will say is I do like the numbers on the side and the numbers on the back. I think that looks really cool. But yeah, the whole jersey in general, I know people love it, and I'm happy with that. If you love this jersey, that's awesome. Just for me, not feeling it that much as I did when I first saw it either. But hey, it's in the all right jersey category, so that's all right. The jersey, the New Jersey jersey. Yeah, it's an alternate jersey that they made, I don't know, a couple years ago. And it's kind of become a meme jersey because obviously it says what it is right on the front. So I will say, though, that the jersey itself is not bad. And I even like the numbering. But look at the font. Like, not the font, sorry. The font's fine. Just look at that it's a word mark instead of a logo. That kind of brings it down for me. And the fact that it is that kind of thing that just says jersey makes it a bit of more of a meme. It's yeah, it's not as much. It's not as high as it would have been if it had a logo. I guess I'll put it like that. But yeah, again, I do like the numbers. I think the numbers are pretty cool. That kind of like 3D with a little bit of red on it. Yeah, I do like that. I will save that. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. The Kraken home jersey. Yeah, again, like it's all right. I kind of moved it out of the just, what was the last one? It was just meh to all right. Like, it's a little bit better than just meh to me. But, yeah, it's not a great jersey by any means in my book. And I just still don't know what I think of the Seattle Kraken logo. itself. Like, there's some cool design elements to it, but a lot of people are saying, like, it's basically Suzuki, right? It's basically the Suzuki logo. And so, and which is true. I mean, it looks a lot like it. A Suzuki logo with, some teal and a little bit of, like, tentacle in there and an eye that's a little angry. But yeah, I think they should make a nice, well, they do have a nice secondary logo, but a nice actual Kraken logo I think would be cooler if they updated that at some point, and maybe they will. They've only been in the league for a little bit now, so. But anyway, and that was the top voted Kraken jersey as well. So there's that. That was maybe not everyone's favorite when I say your favorite, but the top voted. Yeah, the top voted. I'll just go with that. 88, I have the Pittsburgh Pirates throwback Winter Classic jersey. And one thing I really like is I actually do like the big letter on the front, the big P. But I don't know. I think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. I like the numbers on it. Yeah, I don't mind it that much. One thing that brought it down, though, is the shoulders. I feel like they look really odd. They're really thin, and then they're square on the end. I'm not a fan of thin shoulders in the first place, like on jerseys. And so with that, it just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So that's probably why it's not as high. I like some elements of it. Also, the stripes don't go all the way around, which for this jersey, I think it would look a lot better if they did, actually, because the way those numbers are on the back, it's actually pretty nice. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway. That's why it's not higher up. There's just a few things that bring it down. Overall, it's not too bad, but yeah. Vegas Gold home, it's weird, but it is very Vegas. And so, yeah, I guess I'll give it that. I just don't like that they made it their home jersey. I think the other one is way better, but it is what it is. They can do what they want, I guess. Yeah, so there's another picture. The numbers look cool on the back. Yeah. What else? And then the Vegas Reverse Retro is right after that. It's grown in my eyes a little bit. I don't mind it as much as I did upon first glance, like the first Reverse Retro ranking I did. So, yeah, it's all right that way, but is it great? No, it's just all right, right? It's got some cool font on the back, and obviously what everyone says when this jersey gets brought up, guys, it glows in the dark! It glows in the dark! Yeah, I know it glows in the dark. And it is pretty cool that it glows in the dark, but that's not something that you see in-game, so it's hard to judge it off that. And even if I did judge it off of it glowing in the dark and looking cool when it glows in the dark, how much higher would it actually be? Would it be ahead of Nashville Reverse Retro? I don't think it would, personally. So, and I like what they did here. Obviously, it looks better in yellow than it does in mustard, but would it look better in blue? I think they should have gone blue. That's kind of my biggest gripe with this, is that, man, Nashville has so many yellow jerseys. It's just like, when are you going to bring back the blue? And then they did, and it was Smashville. And anyway, that was not great. Smashville, that jersey would be last on this list if it was 2023 Stadium Series rather than 2022. I believe it was the 2022. It was just last year, right? Maybe it was 2021. No, because 2021 got canceled. Yeah, I think. Man, I'm not in on all the years, but this jersey's fine. Again, I just think it could be better, but yeah, it's fine. UC Saros rocks it. It was, nice to see him wearing it at the. I think it really suited the skills competition stuff, but anyway, and it was your top vote, which is again, like, come on, there's no away jerseys that won for their team. No away jerseys got past the first round of the jersey of the year, so that was kind of crazy. And I thought the Nashville one would, because I personally think it's the best out of the three, but it didn't. So anyway, that was your top voted one, or the top voted one by maybe not you, but maybe you. Anyway, whatever. Then this one. This is probably the most polarizing one. Some people are saying this is the most amazing thing. Some people are like, this is toxic garbage, spew highlighter. And me, I'm just in the middle. I'm like, no, it's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. But when it came out, did I think it was a great jersey? No, but yeah, it's all right. Like, there's some cool elements to it. You know, there's things to like about it, but yeah, some people are just like, it's green highlighter vomit and stuff like that. And it's like, I can see why people hate it. I can also see why people love it. I'm kind of just in the middle. It's all right. It's an all right jersey. The Vegas away jersey, again, like, it's all right. It's good enough. It passes. Kraken away jersey. That's my favorite Kraken jersey. I think the white one looks the best, but still, it's just all right to me. 81 Columbus reverse retro. Now, I don't like the Columbus logo, but they made it look okay on here. Like, they did it all right. So I hate the right. Like, I hate their home jersey. But this one, I like that there's a little bit more color to it. Like, there's different colors. It's not just, and it's, even if it was all blue like that, it would at least be a better blue than the blue that they use for their home jersey, I would say. Would it be great? No. but I like the black and blue together. I think it works. And interestingly enough, when you actually look at it, first, here's Rick Nash and Jody Shelley. I'm pretty sure Jody Shelley was on the team when they first wore those jerseys, like that style of jersey. Obviously not the same colors because it's a reverse retro, but when they first brought in those jerseys, I feel like Jody Shelley was probably on the team too. Rick Nash was. And so here they are wearing that. But you see the logo on their chest. Basically, it's at chest level, so the logo is high up. But when they actually wear it in game, it seems like they put it down quite a bit. Like, it's on their bellies almost. It's kind of interesting anyway. So I'm not really judging it based off that, because even in our first photo, we could see, like, usually when you buy it, it's not going to be at your belly. It's not like that was the design choice. It's just, it seems like when they did it for the NHL players, they just decided to sew it on or whatever they do. I don't know if they sew those on. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. However they put it on, they don't do it. They didn't do it well, I guess, when they brought it for the NHL players. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, it's good. I like the stars on the side and just the way that like, normally I'm not a fan of that way they do those kind of shoulders, but I think it looks good here. Numbers are obviously nice. Well, in my opinion, right? But yeah, and then the next one, I have the other Columbus jersey, their away jersey, which is 10 million times better than their home jersey. Like, this is so much better than their home jersey. I can't even begin to whatever. Anyway, and there's Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny G, Johnny Hockey wearing it, and yeah, it looks good. I think that one looks good. Even though I'm not a big fan, again, of that logo, I think they should go to the Canon jerseys full time. But again, this is not a bad jersey. I think it's all right, right? I think it's all right. And then we have our Boston Winter Classic. Again, it's all right. Not my favorite thing in the world. I think it's, in some circles, it's a little overrated. Some people are just thinking, this is amazing. And that's fine if you do, obviously. But to me, that logo is never really going to work as a main logo. The stripes are kind of cool. The way that it says Boston over top, I don't really like that either that much. But it does score points because, you know, on the ice and looking here, there is some elements of it looking really good. Like, there's a way where this looks good, but there's some things that bring it down at the same time that I'm not so big on. But again, like, would I think the same way if they had, like, the actual B, the Boston B on there? Would that be a better choice? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I can see the B on his pants right there. And would that be a better logo there? You tell me. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that. Or just actually, like, make a little edit and put it over top. But I don't know. Anyway, it's all right. It's an all right jersey. 78, the away jersey for Boston. Boston has actually some decent jerseys. I'm very much not a Boston fan. As a Vancouver fan who watched them beat us in 2011, as someone who still sees Marchand doing stuff and took it very personal with what he did with Vancouver, and but Boston has good jerseys. I will give them that. They do have good jerseys. I need some water. Oh man. But yeah, Boston, good stuff. Good stuff. And then I have the Avalanche away. Again, they do a little bit of weird stuff with the collar, but it's not as bad as their home jersey collar, I don't think. But yeah, And again, I do like the template. I do like that design of jersey in general. And so, yeah, and I like that they added the blue. I'm a fan of the adding the blue numbers. I think it's cool. I think it gives it a little more pop, and yeah, I like it anyway personally. So anyway, 77 is Avalanche. Yeah, a 97. That was one thing. 97 ended up being the McDavid Oilers jersey. Now 77, I'm thinking, oh, you could connect that with Ray Bourque. Although, they didn't have the blue numbers when Ray Bourque wore this. But anyway, whatever. I'm getting off track here. Let's go. 76, the Lightning home. Again, it's all right. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but it's all right. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. 75, the Buffalo home jersey. A lot of people love this jersey, and I get it. I'm not particularly fond of it, though. Again, I think there's just a lot of blue, and the yellow doesn't... In my eyes, it doesn't go as well with it, especially with 3 stripes, as it could. I feel like it could look better, but I know what they're doing, and I have no blame at all for Buffalo doing what they're doing, because this is a classic jersey, and this is a jersey that the fans love, the original fans of the Sabres, and I'm sure a lot of new fans of the Sabres just love this jersey, and so obviously it's good. But for me, in my eyes, it's a little lower down, so yeah. 74, the Rangers home jersey. This might get me a little bit of hate. How could you put the Rangers so low? I don't know. I like their home, or I like their old home jersey, their away jersey now. I love that. But this one, first of all, I don't really know what they're doing with putting just a little red thing at the front of their collar. I don't know why that's like that. Why don't they just go with the full red collar? Like, it's a little off-putting, and I would normally say I should be off-putting, but I don't actually eat that much pudding. I love it. I love tapioca. Tapioca is great. But anyway, and rice pudding, vanilla. Vanilla is my favorite kind of pudding, but I think I like it in tapioca. Vanilla tapioca. Oh. So the Rangers jersey, it's good. It's a good jersey. I would call it maybe all right because of the collar thing, the red collar thing there. It just looks a little weird, but yeah, not much to complain about. This is one of those jerseys that are, word mark jerseys that I don't mind, because Rangers are the classic example of word mark jerseys. They've been wearing it for years. It's become familiarized in our eyes, so it's just normal, and it's like, it works for them. It works for them better than if they were to put the logo of the New York Rangers, like that square shield or any kind of shield. It works better. Well, there was a jersey they had where they had that almost not guitar pick like, but like pointier than guitar pick like shield. They had that one on a really nice jersey at one point for a Winter Classic. I could see that being a good one, but their main logo, it just would not work as well as the word mark. So yeah, keep it the way it is. It looks nice with the Rangers, and the Rangers do a good job with it. So again, the thing that brings it down a little more is that red thing on the collar. Just why not make it all red? Why not? Anyway, I've said it before, but why do Adidas jerseys, why do they designers of these jerseys for each team just decide to make it look really weird? I don't know. This will probably get me some hate. Why is that above the Rangers jersey? I don't mind this jersey, actually. Now, should they go back to the kind of original Mighty Ducks logo? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't mind this. I mean, I don't really like it in black that much, but in white with black shoulders to kind of offset that, kind of change the color and not make it so white. And the orange, the stripes are a little weird, but I don't mind them. They are a little weird, but I don't mind them. So yeah, I'm okay with this jersey. And to me, I actually, I think it's all right, and I like it better than a lot of the other ones. So yeah, that's gonna be an unpopular opinion, but hey, my opinion, right? My list. I do what I want. The Oilers home. Now, I normally don't like jerseys like this, like the Oilers colors like this, but I think they did a good job with bringing this back, especially after the kind of orange jersey that they had where it was orange and like really navy blue on the shoulders. That was not great. I really like the orange jerseys that they had when McDavid came into the league, but when they changed it with Adidas, it was like, oh, okay, I don't like that anymore. But what they did with this, I think they did a good job. Normally, you know, looking back at Gretzky years, I've never really been a fan of that jersey or the one that they had when the Nuge came in. But this particular jersey here, like, I think it's the best jersey of this kind that they've had. And I think, I don't know why, but the orange looks a little bit more burnt. And maybe that's just this picture, but I like it better. I like it better than being a lighter orange. Although it looks lighter orange in the actual picture that I showed you before, like here. Like, I don't know exactly what it is. I haven't seen it in person, but when you see it in games, it looks very similar to what it looks like there. And I'm partially colorblind, so but don't worry. It's just a little bit of deuteranopia. I don't know. It's mild. I'm a mild Deuter or Deuten or whatever it's called. Deutenopia. Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of color blindness. But yeah, I can still see colors. It's just I don't see them as, I guess, prominently as some other people do. And I can't do those, what are they called? Those things where they have all the dots at the eye doctors. I can do like 2 or 3 and then I'm like lost after that. Those little numbers, you have to say what number it is and it's a bunch of different colors in a bunch of different circles or whatever. Anyway, I'm never good at that. But I can see colors all right. Like, I know it's orange, I know it's blue. Sometimes brown and green, if they're very close to each other, I might get those mixed up, but that's it. Like, even red-green colorblind, like, I don't see red as green and green as red. Like, I'm stopping at those red lights. I'm not going. So, anyway, I like this. I like the darker color, the way it looks on the ice. And so, yeah, I think it looks good like that. And so, yeah, it's an all-right jersey because, again, I'm not a big fan of that style in general, but this is the best version of that style for Oilers jersey. Whew, I spent way too much time on this one. The Sienna Space Coyote. This is probably the best example of a jersey that they release, and I think, oh, that's awesome. That looks so cool. And then they wear it on the ice, and it just does not translate well on the ice. Like, when you actually watch them wearing this on the ice, it looks way too orange. It doesn't really work that well. So, I like it, but not when I watch it on the ice, so I'm just not sure what to do with that. But I just had it at the all-right jerseys then as well. Because when this first came out, I was very high on it, I think. I really liked it. But then seeing it in the first game that I saw it in, it was like, you know, that's not my favorite thing at all. So, yeah. Number 70, Colorado alternate. This is, again, just an all-right jersey. I don't mind that they did this. Some people don't like this logo. I think it's fine. It looks like the Rockies logo. There's a little bit of a difference from the Colorado's Rockies logo from the 70s, but it looks very similar. The C for Colorado in the middle. It's a little weird to me, though, that they have the flag on one shoulder and not the other. I don't know. It's not OCD. I don't actually have OCD, but like there's this thing where you kind of say it's OCD and it's like it just bugs me a little bit. It doesn't bug me a lot, but it bugs me a little bit that it's only on one shoulder, you know? So, yeah, anyway. The New Jersey home. Yeah. So, again, that's an all-right jersey. I do like it better when they have green and green outside of the inside of the collar. Like, well, what did I just say, right? That was confusing. But the green, you only see it inside the back part there, where if you're wearing the jersey, you don't see it. But when the green is actually on the outer jersey, that's when I like the New Jersey jerseys. I think they need some green in them, personally. But again, am I a Devils fan? No, not at all. So, so whatever. Devils fans can make up their minds. Hopefully, they're happy with this jersey. I don't think a lot of them are, though. I think a lot of them do like the green as well. At least from what I've seen during the comments. A lot of them are thinking, man, I like that Heritage jersey. The Heritage jersey they had a few years ago. I like that, too. That's my favorite Devils jersey. So, anyway. They could do better, but is it bad? No. And is it the best this year? I don't think so personally, but that's the way the votes went. because I have the away jersey a little bit higher, just a little bit. Again, they're very similar, so they're just kind of back to back here. But yeah, yeah, it's all right. Now these are jerseys that I actually would say I like. I quite like. I like these jerseys. So let's go. The Winnipeg Jets away. So I don't like the home jersey for the Winnipeg Jets. The away jersey, I really do. I like this jersey quite a bit, and I've always thought that they should do something else with the blue jersey. Like, what are they doing? Anyway, so yeah, I like this jersey. It's good enough. Yeah. The Maple Leafs reverse retro. Now from this angle, this is an amazing looking jersey. Looks awesome. Looks like great felt work. I even like the collar. I love the collar. I love those kind of collars that are kind of like, what do they call them? Heritage or classic collar? I don't know. The times that I've seen them before are in Heritage Classics and Winter Classics. So it's kind of like that old style sweaterness. So I like that collar quite a bit. I like that they went there. The thing that brings this jersey down is I'm not a big fan of the shoulders. Again, the shoulders, they seem a little thin when they're wearing them on the ice. To me, I don't know. It just brings that jersey down a little bit. I don't know what you do with that, but to me, I don't know. I don't really like it that much. So I like the jersey in general, but the shoulders kind of are, yeah. And again, it's a little nitpicky, but yeah, that's the way it is when you're ranking all 121 jerseys. You're going to be a little nitpicky when you have to rank every single one of them. There's so many of them. So that's my nitpick for this one, is that. The Paddington reverse retro. A lot of people call this the Pooh Bear. That's fine, but to me it looks like Paddington, like way more than Pooh Bear. Like, does that look like Pooh Bear? When I think of Pooh Bear, I think of a yellow bear, not this brown guy. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, I call it the Paddington jersey. I think it's a more accurate nickname, but either way, it's the Bruins reverse retro is what it is, and I like it. I was surprised because, as you'll see, this is the top voted Bruins jersey. I was like, oh man, the Bruins, they have better jerseys than this, and they do. But it's still pretty high up, and I do really quite like this jersey. And people kind of are like, oh, the stripes, though. The stripes are pretty bad. I like the stripes. I don't mind them. I think they're good. Yeah, I think the stripes look good. And it's just a unique thing. And so, I mean, yeah, there's a seam line there, but that seam line is fine. That's not some egregious thing like, oh man, the Calgary Flames one. The Calgary Flames is just such an eyesore if you're really looking. And to me, I just can't unsee it. That seam line is fine. That goes, you know, kind of curved at the bottom there. It's fine. I like this jersey. I think it's good. I think it works really well. And so, yeah. And yeah, again, top voted Bruins jersey. Again, I'm a little surprised about that, but it's all right. I mean, you vote for what you vote for, I guess. This one is going to get me a lot of heat as well. I actually really like this jersey, and I like it more than I did when I first saw it. I really love this Detroit reverse retro. I think it's, well, I wouldn't say amazing, no, but again, I do like it. I quite like it, especially with the C on there. The C looks kind of nice on there with the going over the stripes. I don't know. I like this. I know it's a word mark jersey. I know all these things, but at least it's not some shortened nickname. At least it doesn't say just Wings. Like, oh, let's advertise for our restaurant. No. Just Detroit, right? Detroit. So yeah, I like it. Again, I know it's not very popular, but this one to me, I just can't deny it. I can't deny what I like. So there we go. The Desert Night alternate. Now this is an interesting one because again, word mark jerseys. What? But I don't mind all word mark jerseys again. So, and it's not a shortened nickname. I kind of like it. Like the design is kind of cool. Now, from the back and from the side, it looks a little odd, maybe, but I think it works all right. It's all right, but I don't know. For me, the reason that it's actually up so high is I really love the color that they used. Like, would it look better with a logo? Probably it would look better with a real logo, but I really, really like that color. I don't know what color it is. Is it Roan Red? Sure, that's what I'm going to call it. Roan Red. I don't know if Roan Red is different. I'm not that good at colors, but yeah, I really like it. And yeah, the word mark, would it be better with a logo? Sure, but the word mark itself, it's not a bad word mark. So yeah, I don't mind it at all. And I think the design works. I think it's cool enough, except for maybe from the back and the side. But at the front, yeah, it works. So I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. The Expos colored reverse retro. Yeah, there's this. I know a lot of Habs fans hate this. I like it. I like it. Is it the best Habs jersey? No, no way. But I like it enough. I think it's nice. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. It's a nice jersey. The stripe goes all the way around like it should. But it would, because it's a Montreal jersey. They would never skimp out on that. But yeah, I like it. Now the Rockies color reverse retro. Yeah, this is another one that I kind of like. I think it's supposed to be Rockies colors, right? That's right. It says 1995 because they're kind of throwing it back also to their first Stanley Cup. Or maybe, I guess, the first season that they won the Stanley Cup, because it's 95, not 96. So their inaugural season where they won the Stanley Cup. Their inaugural team, but not inaugural franchise season, I guess. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I just like this jersey. I think it looks nice. I don't know, this is kind of a mixed bag with how people feel about this. There's a lot of negative feelings towards this jersey. There are some positive feelings. I don't know if anyone thinks this is like the greatest thing that's ever happened, though. But and I don't either. But yeah, it's kind of a mid jersey. I like it a lot, but again, it's not the upper echelon, the upper tier of a jersey, you know. So yeah, number 60, the Sens away jersey. I quite like the Sens away jersey, and yeah, again, I don't know what else to say about it. It ended up here in number 60, number 60th spot, whatever. The Wild home jersey. I love the Minnesota Wild. It's my favorite logo that's still around. And this jersey is good enough. I mean, again, what are they doing with the collar? I don't know. The collar kind of looks a little odd, just with that red thing in the middle and no other red up there. It's kind of odd, but it's all right. And this is not a great picture of it, and I don't know if that's even a great picture of it, but they don't look bad when they're wearing them on the ice. They're decent jerseys, and I like them, but they're actually the lowest Minnesota Wild jersey from this season that I have on here still. But yeah, not bad. The Maple Leafs away jersey, good jersey, straight up. It's just one of those jerseys that are pretty clean, and so yeah, and a good clean. Their new teammate Ryan O'Reilly showing off that jersey. Yeah, good stuff. And their Blues away jersey, also a good jersey. And Ryan O'Reilly, before he left, wore that jersey, and yeah, it's a good jersey. The Stars reverse retro. Really like this jersey. I'm glad they went back to this. That other Stars jersey is so bad. Oh man. Oh, I hate that other Stars jersey that they had in 2020. Their 2020 reverse retro that was just white. Oh, but this is done the right way, and it's their first year as the Dallas Stars. And so they don't actually even have Dallas over top. It's just the Stars. And yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It looks nice. I love the green on here. The shade of green that it is. My favorite color is emerald green. And again, do I know colors that well? I don't know. But it looks like emerald green to me. It's at least very close to emerald green. So yeah, I like it. And so yeah. This was also the top voted Dallas Stars jersey as well. 55, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins home jersey, which again is good. I'm glad they changed back to this style from the ones that they had with kind of the more like golden type color. I hate those jerseys, actually. I don't like them at all. But this jersey, I like them. I like this style. I like the colors. And so, yeah. And then right next to it, I have the away jersey. Just a teensy bit better in my eyes. But again, not much of a difference. It's just white instead of black. And yeah, I like it a little bit more. But again, not big difference. Could change overnight, whatever. It's not a big deal. 53, I have the Philadelphia alternate jersey. And yeah, nice jersey. Looks good. And I actually really like the big font on the back. I think that's kind of cool. The big numbers. I don't know what the announcers think of it, but I'm sure they probably like it quite a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never tried to announce stuff. And this was also your top voted Philadelphia Flyers jersey, and it was mine too. So I like this jersey the best out of the ones that they've worn this year. Again, all time. I love the Legion of Doom jerseys, but for the ones that they've worn this year, yeah, I do think this is the best in my eyes. Vegas former home. It's now their alternate jersey. They moved it. They've demoted it to the alternate status. And so I don't think they should have. I like this jersey better, but yeah, it's a decent jersey. When they first announced it and showed it off, it was all right. When they first showed off their logo, I actually did not like the Vegas logo when they first showed it off. I'm still kind of like, it's okay. It's an okay logo, but it's that great? Because it always reminded me of just a college team, like the Spartans or the whoever, right? Yeah, so yeah, I don't know about the logo as much, but yeah, I mean, it looks fine. It looks good, and I do really like. I think the jersey has grown in my eyes, even though I'm not a Vegas fan at all, especially now. I'm so hoping Vegas loses. I feel like that management there, I just cheer for their defeat, even though, again, Canucks management lately, also not great. I'm a Canucks fan. I'm not going to give up being a Canucks fan, but yeah, it's tough times. But anyway, yeah, Vegas, I'll cheer against them all I want. Whatever. They were never my favorite team, so yeah. Anyway, so I like the jersey. That's all I have to say. Okay. And this was your favorite as well, which I get. Like, I just, again, I'm not sure about the switch. I feel like that gold jersey does well as an alternate jersey, and this one does well as more of a home jersey, but oh well. And also, I feel like I heard about that gold jersey being kind of rough on players' skin underneath. I don't know. Could be wrong, but it might be a little bit more of an irritating jersey as well. Who knows? But anyway, I've always liked the texture on the sleeves there. That's a cool thing. I'll just say that before I go. This is the one that they're probably going to wear in March. They have not worn it yet this year, or this season at least. And it looks like they're going to do some kind of 90s vintage night. So they might wear this. So this is where it would be if they do wear it. I saw a schedule of it, and I might be missing other jerseys that other teams might wear before the season is over, before the regular season is over. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, this is where it would be. I'm pretty sure they're going to wear this, so this is where it would be. This is where it would rank among other jerseys. And there's a look at it when they wore it in past years. So, yeah. I didn't bring up Ryan O'Reilly this time. Wow. And these are jerseys that I'd call nice. So, now we get to the jerseys that are
nice.
So, yeah. Yeah. Calgary home, love it. I love that they went back to this. I think it's way better than what they were wearing before. People are calling this like the catch-up jersey. Oh, it's McDonald's. Oh. I can see why you think that, but I don't care. I think it looks good. I don't care if Ronald McDonald. I think, it's Lanny McDonald. So in a way, it is a McDonald jersey. There's Lanny McDonald wore this jersey when he won the Stanley Cup. So there. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not even a Flames fan that much. I don't mind the Flames, actually. But, yeah, anyway. I just think it looks really nice. I love that they went back to this. Good-looking jersey. And, again, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the category that we're in now. It's nice. It's nice. So, and then Blasty. Blasty is your guys' favorite, or the majority of the people who voted on the polls' favorite. The Flames Blasty alternate. I like the Blasty jersey. I liked it better without those flames on the sleeve, but they don't really show up that well in game. Like, you see them here. but they don't really look like that on the real jersey. Like they're kind of more, I don't know. They almost look like rubber. What do you call those things? I don't know, but they're like those. Oh, what am I thinking of? I don't know. They're kind of like those sticky things that you pull off of packages, and you just like, I don't know. Anyway, it might be dried glue. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyway, it looks like, yeah, it looks not bad there. Should they be there? Maybe not. I think Blasty looked better as a reverse retro 1.0. But it's still great, and I like that they made this their alternate. I like Blasty, and yeah, again, this was your favorite. So, yeah. The Mighty Ducks reverse retro. Another great jersey. Again, lower down because it's not the original eggplant and teal. It's orange, and so even on the ice, it doesn't show up as well and as nicely and look as good, but it still looks good. Like, it's still a really nice looking jersey. I still love it, and it again, I really think that they're going to make this their away jersey, and they might make that orange when they're home, and they keep the orange. That's fine. Like, it's better than their jerseys with the D on them. The striping is better. It's more iconic. I love the numbers. I love the numbers. Seeing those kind of numbers again just brings back memories. My first playoffs that I ever watched in the first season of hockey that I watched was 2002 and 03. So 2003 was when the Ducks went to the finals against the Devils and lost tragically, but still, it was it just brings back memories, you know, seeing those numbers again, that number style. I just like that style. I just think it looks really good, and so yeah, I would love for the Ducks to bring this back as their away jersey. Again, would I like it more if they brought the eggplant and teal colors? Yes, but this is still good. And this is your favorite as well. This is, or the majority of the people who voted on this poll, it's their favorite. The Boston alternate. I like the Boston alternate. It's a little more clean than boring, I would say. Because you could call it boring in a way, but I don't know. It's not that bad. It looks worse with that stinking ad on there. Ads. I hate jersey ads so much. The only one that doesn't bug me is the one that says milk. Because it just seems like it fits pretty well on there. But anyway, yeah, I just don't like the jersey ads. But the jersey itself, good jersey, for sure. I like it. The Montreal Canadiens away. And this is probably, like, it's still a really good jersey, but it's probably one of the most overrated jerseys of all time because I just don't know. It's a little too bare compared to what their home jersey is. I love the home jersey, but this one is like, I mean, I like it still, but, and here's, in-game photo. But this is what I like better. Like, I would love it if they put the stripe all the way around. I think that looks better. I know it's not as classic. It might be, actually, because this is a vintage jersey. But I just like it better. I like that combination of that would be the away, and the other one with the stripe that goes all the way around will be the home. That's my opinion. I don't think they'll change it to that ever. But I personally like it better. Again, who am I to weigh in? I'm not a Canadiens fan, so whatever. Ottawa home jersey. It's the better Ottawa jersey. I like it. It makes the black look pretty good. When they came out with these again and changed from their 3D Senator jersey, like, this was a welcome change. I thought it looked really good. And so, yeah, this being their main jersey, I think it's great. Should Ottawa change their logo and maybe do something else? Maybe. Is it the most amazing logo? No, but again, it's all right. It works, and it does look nice, and I like it. So it may not be the best thing ever, but it's good. And also, their collars. Look at that. They don't mess with the collar. I guess it could be maybe fully red, and there is a little black line on the collar, but still, looks like a nice collar to me. That's what I have to say about that. And yeah, it's your favorite. Canucks away jersey. Yeah, I like the Canucks jerseys as a Canucks fan. This era of jerseys is not particularly my favorite era of jersey, but I still like it, and I like the Orca. I prefer the Orca in the days of the West Coast Express, but I still like the Orca. I love how they took away Vancouver from being over top, like the word mark Vancouver over top of the Orca. I think it looks so much better and cleaner without that. I wish that had never come around, honestly. I think it would have looked always way better without that, but yeah. So yeah, there's JT and Brad Hunt wearing those jerseys. This one, I don't think a lot of people will agree with me. I think a lot of people hate this thing because they think it's an eyesore, and a lot of people just don't like yellow. I like this jersey. I do. I quite like this jersey. The inaugural prototype, the one that they were thinking of doing before they became an expansion team in 1967. So yeah, they say 1966 actually. Yeah, it's very cool that they say that. So that's what they were thinking of doing, but never did it until now. This is the first time it's being worn, this design, in an NHL game. So I think that's cool, and I know it's like, it's not the St. Louis Yellows, it's the St. Louis Blues. Well, yeah, it's not the St. Louis Whites either when they wear their white jerseys, so the note is blue, right? The blue note is blue. So, that works for me. Oh, Rylan O'Reilly. Wow. Nice to see him here. I feel I feel bad. I put so many Ryan O'Reilly pictures in here, and I'm just like, I'm just going to give Blues fans the blues. I don't know how sad Blues fans are, but I'm sure they're somewhat sad. Like, this is their Stanley Cup captain. And not that I hate the Blues. I think I just got a comment from someone saying, "Why would you put O'Reilly's jersey on there?" And I was like, "Oh, I forgot." And now I'm just like putting O'Reilly everywhere, just to putting him on the Leafs pictures, putting him on the Blues pictures, just putting him everywhere. Ryan O'Reilly, and yeah, I like him. He's good. I love seeing him win with the Blues. That was awesome. That was really awesome when they won, because they beat the Bruins, but also just seeing the Blues do well. I've always kind of liked the Blues. It was kind of, in a way, sad because there's not a lot of teams that have been around longer than the Canucks that have not won since the Canucks have been a team. Like, then now it's only the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs are like the only team that haven't won the Stanley Cup since the Canucks have been around, and then the Canucks and the Sabres. Ugh. Yeah, that's why I hope the Leafs don't win the Stanley Cup, at least before the Canucks. Nothing against the Leafs, it just makes the Canucks look bad. Same with the Sabres. I like the Sabres. I'm fine with the Sabres, but I don't want them to actually win the Stanley Cup before the Canucks do. So let's just... Will any of those three things ever happen? The Sabres winning, or the Canucks winning, or the Leafs winning a cup? Probably not. But anyway, that's just how I cheer, I guess. But it was nice to see the Blues win, even though they were a 1967 team that had not won, and so makes the Canucks look a little worse that they won. But who cares? It was nice to see the Blues win, and yeah, I do hope Ryan O'Reilly does well with the Leafs. It looks like so far he's doing quite well with them. And why am I talking about this still? This is the jersey ranking, and it's already gone for like ever. I don't know how long I've been talking already, but it's way too long. We're only at 43. Let's go. Kings alternate. Yeah, it's nice. I don't particularly like the, what do you call it, chrome dome or whatever it is. The helmet, the shiny silver helmet. Ugh. I don't really like that much. But the jersey is good. And yeah. The Kings Reverse Retro, also very nice. I like that a lot. Looks good. The numbers on the back look good. And that was your favorite, just edging out the alternate jersey. And just like my Kings Reverse Retro choice edged out the alternate jersey choice as well. Joyzy. Oh, man, that's me trying to talk fast, and I sound like I'm from Joyzy. But anyway, 41, the Toronto alternate. And I'm not judging this based on the inside. I'm basing this just on the outside, because that's what you see on the ice. That's what you see when you wear it. So yeah, I like it. There's Ryan O'Reilly with the Leafs. And there's the inside. I don't like that. I'm not a fan, but I'm not, again, not basing this off of that. I think it looks nice. I think the dark jersey looks nice. I like the texture that's in the arms, in the arm stripes. I like that. So, yeah, I think it's a cool jersey. The texture in the logo, I don't know. I don't really care. It fits with the jersey, but whatever. It's kind of whatever. But yeah, overall, I like the jersey. Some people say Toronto should never be in black. Toronto is blue all the way. And I get that. I do. Like, should they have made this jersey? I don't know. But do I think it looks nice? Yeah, as a jersey. Whether they should wear it or not, I think it looks nice. I think it looks nice. And yeah, it was your guys' favorite as well. Oh, man. It was the top... Whatever. 40. Hurricane Stadium Series jersey. These are kind of underrated because they got leaked pretty early on, and so everyone knew what they looked like. But they are good jerseys. I do like them. I do think they're really good jerseys. I like the numbers on... I don't like what they did with the helmets, but that's not part of this. This is a jersey ranking. I like the way they have the numbers. I like how the numbers look, and yeah, overall good stuff. Oilers away jersey. That one is my favorite Oilers jersey that they're wearing right now. And so, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. That's just nice. It's good. I like it. 38. I feel like there's some Montreal fans that are not going to be happy that this is pretty low. The only reason it's low is because of the collar. The collar is horseshoe, and so I don't really like that it's like that. I think they could have made it white and instead of red, and so it doesn't look really odd. I just don't like that it doesn't go all the way around. I'm not a fan of that. That's the only thing, though. That's the only reason it goes down a little bit more, because the original Montreal jersey that looks like this, I love it. I really like that Montreal jersey. It's iconic, it's classic, it's so good. Again, it's just the collar that like the middle guy in the middle there, like actually it looks for him like it's it looks like it's like a dress shirt coming out almost. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, the collar is the only thing, because again, like, look at that. Look at underneath Jake Allen's arm. The stripe goes all the way around. Look at under the arms. Yeah, the stripe goes all the way around. It's not broken. I love that. I think that's awesome. It's actually even an improvement on, well, I looked at the 90s jerseys when Saku Koivu was wearing them, and you can see there was actually a little bit part under the arm where it broke, but it doesn't look like it does that here. It looks pretty awesome, and I just love that. I think that's the best way to go, and so, yeah, I love I love it when the stripe actually goes all the way around the jersey instead of just stopping halfway. I like that. Please, more teams, stop cutting off the stripe halfway. It just looks better overall. Anyway, good stuff from Montreal. And yeah, this is the top voted jersey for them. Not a surprise at all. Yeah, it's just the best one for sure. The Weagle. I like the Weagle. Why is that ahead of Montreal? Just because of the collar. That's the only reason. Otherwise, it wouldn't be. But, yeah, I like the Weagle jerseys. I think they actually look pretty sharp. Yeah, I think they look good. They line up pretty nice with the numbers. And, yeah, they look good on the back. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like those jerseys. I think they look really good. They didn't have a good game with them, that's for sure. But, yeah, I think they look nice. I was a big fan of these, not at the first glance, but even within the same day they grew on me, and I quite like them. So, yeah, Weagle Stadium Series jersey, good stuff. The Islanders alternate. This is an underrated jersey. A lot of people look at it and they think, "Oh, that's super boring," and I can see that from this picture. I can totally see that, but when they actually wear these in a game, they actually look pretty nice. Now, again, from this angle, it's pretty boring, I guess. But I don't know, when I've seen them wear these in a game, they look sharp, and I really like them. And so, basing them off of, you know, how they look in a game, I have them pretty high. So yeah, I like these a lot. The Chicago home jersey, I like the black one better, so that's why the red one's a little lower. I'm not as big on the red one as I am the black alternate that they once had, that they should bring back. They should have a black jersey again. I don't know why they don't, but like, why have they not brought back the black jersey as an alternate? Like, why? Like, that would sell like crazy. Like, I don't know. There's so much with Chicago that just does not make sense. And there's so much with Chicago that's just awful. I won't go there. But
yeah, this jersey is nice. It's still a nice jersey. Logo is good. One of the better logos in the league for sure. It's just so colorful, and really love the green in there with the the other feather colors. I love that. So yeah, overall it's a really good jersey. I'm not as much of a fan of the red jersey as I am of the black one, but it's still a great jersey. And what I like that they did is they used to have, here I'll show you, they used to have that kind of horseshoe dress shirt kind of collar around, but they shortened it, and so I like that better. I think it's nice that it's shortened. Looks a little cleaner. Should they just have white all the way around? Probably, honestly, but that's better. They've improved it at least, and I like that they made an improvement since when they came in 2018 with, or was it 2017 actually? But yeah, I think it was 2017 with the Adidas jerseys. So yeah, and yeah, this is the top voted jersey. Not hard to see why, but I personally like the white one better. But yeah, anyway. The Leafs home jersey now. Another really nice jersey. Yeah, good stuff. Looks good. Ryan O'Reilly. Awesome. The Sharks away jerseys. These are the new jerseys. The Sharks introduced a new jersey this year as their home and aways. And I like them. I think they're nice. I think they're quite nice. I love, and this is a good picture for it. I love what they did with the shoulder patch. I think that shoulder patch looks awesome. And obviously the numbers too. I really like the numbers. And the colors look it's a nice teal color. I just really like them. I like what the Sharks did. I think it's better than what they had last season. And so I like the change. I'm good. And then the home jersey, it's basically the same thing, but just a little different, right? And so I just have it a little bit higher. And yeah, again, good stuff. And it's your favorite as well. Or yeah, whatever. Minnesota North Stars reverse retro. So the Wild did a North Stars throwback for their reverse retro again. So not that creative, but it looks nice. It looks good. I'm not as much of a fan of what they did with the collar and the stripes there, because it looks like a collar that's coming into being a dress almost. I don't know. Or an apron. Maybe I should say apron. But yeah, it's good still. Like, I still really like the jersey. It still pops. I'm kind of disappointed that they went this direction for the reverse retro, because it's basically a home version of what they did last reverse retro. So they could have done a better job, I guess. And I guess the collar, again, I like the other reverse retro collar better than this. There is a difference. But it's still a really nice jersey. The logo, of course, looks amazing. And, people might say, Subway, whatever. I don't know. I think Subway looks good. So that's what I have to say about that. Yeah. Good stuff. And yeah, your favorite as well. Your favorite Minnesota Wild jersey from this year, or the top voted one. Yeah. I love this jersey, okay? The New Jersey Rockies reverse retro, Colorado Rockies reverse retro. I love it. Like, it's Scouts colors, Rockies colors, whatever you want to call it. They do mention that they were going for Rockies, but they're basically the same. But still, I love it. I love this jersey. I know there's a lot of hate for it. I think this looks awesome. I think it looks so good. I love seeing the numbers on the back and the nameplate. I love seeing the stripes, the Devils logo. Yeah. That's just awesome. Good stuff. And the Chicago away jersey, again, I like it better than the red one. I like the white one better than the red one. Looks good. Just a classic jersey, really good. Again, I would have rated the black jersey a lot higher, but still, very good jersey. I like it a lot. The flag jersey, the Hurricane flag jersey, the double flag. Yeah, I think this jersey is overrated, but when I actually put them against all the other jerseys in the league, it was definitely not overrated in the polls, though. This got some votes for being the worst jersey, so that's very interesting. I kind of thought it was overrated, but maybe I'm overrating it now. I don't know. But when you actually stack this up against the other jerseys in the league being worn right now, I think this stacks up pretty well against them. I like this jersey quite a bit compared to them, and so I feel like I like it more than I thought I did. So yeah, it's a nice jersey, and I feel like, I don't know if they made I don't know if they made a change in the size of the logo. For some reason, when that logo first came in, and I think it was Svechnikov's draft, but it might have been a different draft, but they revealed it at one of the drafts, and the logo just looked humongous. And I don't know if it's the same size or not. I can't tell. Maybe it was just the way it looked at first glance. But I think it looks good. I think the size looks fine, and maybe I just gotten used to it. I don't know, but it looks good. I think it's a good-looking jersey, and I think it stacks up very well against the other jerseys that are being worn in the league. It very much does. Even though I still think a lot of people overrate it. But yeah, in general, good stuff. The Canucks home jersey. My team's favorite jersey. Wait. No. My favorite team's jersey. My favorite team's jersey. This is not actually my favorite Canucks jersey, but I love it. Again, I'm always a big fan of the Orca logo. Again, I think there are better logos than the Orca logo that the Canucks have had, but I still really like it. And so, yeah, just a good jersey. Again, I miss the old West Coast Express style of it, but still, this is good stuff, and yeah, gotta give props. I love the font on the back as well. I've always loved the number font for the Canucks jerseys. Yeah, I just think it looks nice. It looks good. The Kachina. We're up to the Coyotes home jersey. And yeah, I do like the Kachina, I will say. And maybe some of that is nostalgia, but I never minded it in the first place when I was young too. So yeah, I like it a lot. It's your favorite. It's good. Buffalo away jersey. Now this is a pretty nice jersey. I feel like a lot of people would have had it higher. I love this a lot more than their home jersey. I really do. I think that this jersey looks way better. Again, I feel like the problem sometimes is, again, there's just too much blue on the other one. It's just too much. There's not really something done with the shoulders. And some teams can get away with that and be fine. But for me, Buffalo doesn't really get away from it, even though I think most people would say, yeah, I actually like the Buffalo jerseys. The home jerseys. But this one, I still love this one. This one is very good still. The shoulders give it some extra color. And the stripes are even, they're alternating between yellow and blue. I like that as well. And obviously that logo is a great logo. I love that Sabres logo. It's good stuff. So I do really like these jerseys as well. Now these are great jerseys. These are jerseys that I really, really, really like. They're not the perfect jerseys, but they're still great. They're absolutely great. The Liberty jersey, yeah, straight up, one of the best logos ever. And the jersey, I don't know that the logo has ever really gone well on a jersey like that, but this is the best version of that jersey, I think. I think this is the best Liberty jersey that I've seen. Better than the old ones. Obviously better than the reverse retro last time. I think they did a good job. Again, this is not really a reverse retro, but it's more like a, let's put a different color on here. But yeah, still an amazing jersey. Love it. Love it with the lighter blue. And yeah, just really good stuff. Just looks so good. Jimmy Vesey. And it's your favorite jersey. Yeah, man, I'm starting to feel the fatigue from this video. Now there's probably going to be a Whalers night. So this is where I put that Whalers jersey. I like other Whalers jerseys a little better than this one. The Carolina Hurricanes are probably going to have a Whalers night in March. So that's why this is in here. I was like, I don't know if this is the one they'll wear. I think it probably is the one they'll wear, though. But I'm not sure. And will they just wear it during warm-ups, or will they actually wear it during the game? I'm not sure on that either. So anyway, I just threw it in here. Didn't give it a number, but they are nice jerseys, that's for sure. I don't like it, though. Like, I like the jersey, but I don't like that Carolina has brought this back. I feel like it's a Hartford thing, but still, like, that doesn't mean it's a bad-looking jersey. It's still a very good-looking jersey, so, yeah. Calgary away jersey, I love this. I love that they brought this back. so much. I think this jersey looks so good. I like the texture that they have in the C. I just love the way the shoulders look with those little bumps in them, or indents, I guess is a better word. Those little indents in them. Yeah, I like that whole thing. Just looks really good. The colors are really good. Again, Ronald McDonald, who cares? Like, I just think it looks good. So, yeah. Coyotes away jersey, the Kachina. I like the white Kachina better. I think they could have done a better job with the neckline, the Kachina that goes on the neckline. It just looks so small there. It's like, okay. But overall, I just love the look of this jersey. And yeah, I do prefer the white Kachina over the other Kachina jersey. And this is... Man, I love it. I don't know. There's something about, Kachina jersey looks good on probably anybody, but goalies especially. I just like, it just feels like a jersey just meant for a goalie. Like, I just see that and I think Sean Burke. Old times Sean Burke on the Coyotes. It's just like, brings me back, you know. And again, a lot of this is nostalgia based. Like, I'm not a nostalgia guy when it comes to the Fisherman, but in a lot of ways I am a big nostalgia guy when it comes to a lot of other 90s designs that that came out in the 90s. Yeah, 90s designs. But anyway, I just love it. Good stuff. Boston home jersey. I feel like this is underrated. I love this jersey so much. I think that this jersey is just such a good looking jersey when you watch it in game, like on the ice. Like, just this jersey just looks really good. Sometimes teams go to black jerseys, and I don't know, they're not the best. But Boston kind of always really had, I mean, maybe not always, maybe they had brown before, but for like, you know, the last 90 years, they've had black jerseys. And so, yeah, they've done well with them. And so, I mean, it looks normal, but I just think it looks good. And I love what they do with the shoulder striping. Who cares about the tying up, like the laces? I don't know why there's laces on jerseys that are Adidas jerseys with the collar like that. Doesn't make that much sense, but it doesn't look bad, so it works, I guess. But yeah, again, as much as I dislike the Bruins, I love these home jerseys. I think these are the best Bruins jerseys for sure that they're still wearing. So yeah. I heard a lot of hate coming for this one. I really like this one. There's a lot of people that don't like it. I actually really, really like this Washington alternate. I think it's really good. I love the shoulders. I love that the white pure shoulders. I think it gives a nice contrast to the rest of the jersey. And yeah, the numbers on the back and seeing Ovi wearing it, I really like it. I really do. It's just great jersey. The Rangers away jersey. So yeah, Rangers home jersey was very low. The Rangers away jersey is awesome. I love this. It's their jersey that used to be their home jersey back when they wore white jerseys as their home jersey. But yeah, it's awesome. It's so awesome. It's got the extra striping on the shoulders. It's got a way, way better collar. I just love it. I love this jersey. I think it's so good. It suits the Rangers, and it's the best that I can think of. It's the best word mark jersey that I've seen. No, actually, there is another Rangers jersey from a Winter Classic past that is a better word mark jersey. But this year, yeah, this is the best word mark jersey. Unless somehow I forgot about something that's later on in the list, which maybe I did. It's getting like to be a long video. Oh my goodness. But again, good stuff. The Blues home jersey. Another great jersey. Looks good. Ryan O'Reilly looks good. The 25th anniversary jersey for the Canes. Love it. Love the sparkly silver on them. I think that looks good. This is what they should have as their home jersey, I think. I think that flag jersey, it looks good, but I think it should still be the alternate. I think this should be their home jersey. Because look at this. This just looks good. And it's the favorite of the voters as well. The voters voted this one as the best Carolina Hurricanes jersey as well. So there's that too. People like it. People like it. I mean, it was close between the home and this one. So, you know, both of them are good. Get rid of the away jersey or just put a different logo on it. But yeah, that's my opinion anyway. I just don't know. I don't know why they have to put Canes on there. I'm not going back in there. The Buffalo Head alternate. Love this. Very much a nostalgic jersey for me, especially. I like it better when, like, the black collar, like, it's fine. It works. But I just love the old collar. I don't know how you could replicate it with this kind of Adidas jersey, but the old collar that they had for these jerseys was awesome. It was just so awesome. Seeing the headshots of, like, Dominic Hasek or whoever else was there, you know, it was just cool. Like, Pominville, Jay McKee, whatever. They just had cool headshots because it looked like they were wearing cool clothes. Headshots as in, like, their photo that they take every year to see what they look like. What does this player look like? Anyway. So, yeah. Good stuff. Some people are not as big on the striping. I like it. I like it personally. I don't like it in white. Well, I like it in white if there's red, but I don't like it in white if it was that blue, you know, reverse retro style. But I like it here. It works here, and it's a nice callback. And yeah, it says it's their alternate jersey, so I believe that they're keeping it as their alternate jersey past this season. I hope they do, and I think that's the way it kind of should be, because I don't think they should change back to this as full time. Even though I like it better, I know that the Sabres fans would not like it better, and so having this as an alternate jersey I think is very good in itself. So yeah, I like it. And yeah, the numbers are cool, kind of a unique font for them. So yeah, I like it. And this was the top voted jersey out of all jerseys. So out of every jersey that was voted for jersey of the year, this was your winner. So the most voters on my channel community page, whatever, community tab, this is their favorite. So this is the majority favorite. And a lot of people are against it, of course. A lot of people don't like it, right? And you'll get that for every jersey, right? I mean, maybe there's some jerseys that people are like, meh, but nobody loves, or like, no jersey is really beloved by everybody. I don't think. We'll see when we get to number one. I know the number one jersey is very beloved, actually, quite a bit. So maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we'll get there when we get there. This one I love. I loved it a lot more when they had it as the, I think it was a Winter Classic, and they had that kind of sweater-like collar. But this is a good thing too. I love the color of it. It's my favorite Blues jersey that they have right now. And yeah, the type of blue is just really nice. And this is one where it works. Like, they don't need anything on the shoulders. It just kind of works with the colors, I think, at least. You know, it's not too boring for me. It just looks nice and classy and just really clean. Again, it's a clean jersey in a good way. So, yeah. And it's your favorite as well. The skate jersey, always a favorite. I love the skate jersey. And actually, the more that I look at the old way where it was white, where it says Canucks in the background, white background there, the more I like this better. And I don't know if that's like a sacrilegious thing to say as a Canucks fan, but I like it. I think it looks cleaner with the black background behind the Canucks in the actual skate blade part. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. The striping is not as good as the old jersey, though, for sure. But whatever, right? Like, it's okay. I like that they made the collar all black. But yeah, it's still a really nice looking jersey. Looks really good. Oh, too soon, Bo Horvat. Oh, but anyway, he will be missed. He's already missed. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles. The jersey looks really nice on him, though, for sure. Captain C. The TD logo, get off. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, I can't stress at how much I hate jersey ads. Also, how, like, I don't know, it's just interesting to me. Like, when's the last time that you've seen the number 96 wearing a Canucks jersey and being someone from Russia? I didn't word that very well, but that was my thought that I was going to say something like that. Anyway, it's a nice callback. Whatever. This was the top voted jersey. Pavel Bure days brought back, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Columbus Cannon alternate jersey. This is a good one. I love it. I think this should be their main jersey. They could maybe mix it up a little bit and just kind of change some striping around or something. I don't know. I think it looks good as it is. They could do that. Maybe do a lighter blue. Maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? I'm not sure. But I do like the Cannon jersey. I like that logo so much better. And, yeah. Again, Columbus, please change your jersey. Please. It's your favorite as well. This is an amazing jersey as well, the Jets Reverse Retro. I hate how they ruined it by putting the Canada Life logo beside it. It just looks so bad. Again, jersey ads. But, yeah, great jerseys, amazing reverse retros. Some of the best reverse retros that came out this year, and some of the best reverse retros out of all the reverse retros. So, yeah, I love it. Johnny Canuck, I also love this one. I think it would be nicer if it didn't have 2 extra stripes at the bottom. Like if it just had a green and then a white stripe at the bottom, I think that would be good enough. The extra couple stripes make it a little bit less appealing, but again, that's very much a nitpick. I really love this jersey as a Canucks fan. People saying, "Oh, they just stole the AHL team jersey." Oh my goodness, like no. Like no, they did not at all. I just don't like seeing that argument. Abbotsford Canucks are, using Johnny Canuck because it was a Vancouver Canucks logo. Even though the Vancouver Canucks only used Johnny Canuck's head on a shoulder patch of a jersey that they wore in the NHL. Anyway, I don't want to get too hung up on that. I just hate seeing that argument. It's just like, they're just stealing from the AHL team. It's the AHL team. No. This is a good-looking jersey. Johnny Canuck is a Vancouver Canuck before he's an Abbotsford Canuck. Yeah. And, EP40. Loved how he won that slap shot competition, the hardest shot competition. There was, I feel like that all-star skills competition, there was, 3 or 4 good things that happened. And, everything else was, it's just so boring and somewhat cringy and just poorly structured and all that stuff. But yeah, I like these jerseys. Number 10, great reverse retro again. Love the colors on this thing. Would it be nicer if it had the Leaping Panther on it? I think so, but this still looks awesome. Again, it's not really the Florida Panthers. If you don't know hockey, or if you give someone a list of names, you're not going to say, "Oh, is that the Panthers?" Because there's no Panther. But, again, looks really good. Looks really awesome. And, yeah. I'm so exhausted. This was your favorite as well. But we're in the top 10. We're in the top 10. Let's keep going. Number 9. Oh, I feel like this is going to get hated on, but I love it. I don't even care what you say. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I am so indifferent and so meh about the Nashville home jersey. But the away jersey, I love it. I love the contrast with the yellow and the white. I love the little blue lines. I love it so much. I love this jersey. And nobody can change my mind about it. I just love it. I absolutely love it. It's good. That's it. This jersey is amazing too. This is very underrated. I don't like the collar. This would be higher on my list. This is one of my favorite jerseys ever. But they never really do the collar right on this jersey. I love the design in so many ways, but the collar, again, what are you doing? Why do you have to make the collar all strange looking anyway? But yeah, and that's the worst. That's got to be one of the worst jersey ads. The Wild have a pretty bad one. But anyway, love the jersey, love the colors. And the thing that I really, really love is the numbers. I love the red numbers on the back. I feel like they pop so well. Just like Colorado has nice blue numbers that pop. It's not quite like this, though. This is amazing. Red, popping red with the green. Red and green should never be seen, should never be said. That's what I say. Islanders away jersey is a very good jersey. I love this. I think this is a very underrated jersey. I absolutely love this jersey. I hate their home jersey, but this one is really good. I like it. Now, would it be better if the orange in the middle was blue, just like the rest of the collar? Probably. It probably would be better that way, but that's not a big deal to me. It's fine. It works. The Robo Penguin jersey, unbelievably good. I love the Robo Penguin so much. I love that logo. It's, again, a nostalgia from the 90s thing, but I love it. I love it so well, so much. Oh, man, I'm going crazy here. Let's just quickly finish this up. This is like, ah. But, yeah, looks so good. And I hate how they put the ad there again, but, again, such a good-looking jersey. Number 5, everyone's going to hate this. I don't know if everyone's going to hate this. It was the top voted Tampa jersey. Oh, this was the top voted Penguins jersey, by the way. But this, I love this so much. And again, I don't care what people say. I love this so much. I just absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing. It's so fun. It's so crazy. It's so like, I don't even know why there's gray shoulders, because it's a reverse, I guess. But I just absolutely love it. I think it looks so good. I have so much respect for the Tampa Bay Lightning for bringing this back. I don't even think that most of the players liked wearing this. I don't think they did. But anyway, whatever. It looks amazing. I love that they brought it back. This is just the best thing ever. But we are now entering the actual perfect jerseys. 10 out of 10 jerseys. I don't know if you can kind of think of what you haven't seen yet. There is one probably that you're probably thinking of. It's come up a couple times. But there's 4 jerseys that I think are just like perfect, right? That are 10 out of 10. So here we go. Oh, well. Here we wait. It's your favorite. Here we go.
It's a 10! It's a 10, 10, 10!
This is what I would give a 10 out of 10. It's a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, first of all, Detroit home jersey. I love that Detroit doesn't try to do any weird stuff with the collar. I love the look of this nice, clean jersey. This is one of the most perfect examples of a jersey that's very clean, but not boring. Like their reverse retro from 2020, that was very boring. That was bad clean, boring. This is clean in a classic, great way. They just don't mess things up. They just keep it the same. And sometimes that's not a great thing, but for Detroit, that is a very, very good thing. And I love it. So, yeah, that easily has my vote as number 4. That's your favorite as well. But my favorite Detroit jersey is actually the white version. And again, it's not that different, but there's enough of a difference, and I just love it. I love the cleanness. I love the contrast between the red and the white on the arms to the jersey torso. I don't know. I just love it. So good and absolutely classic. Again, the neckline. Look at it. It's all red. It's all red. They didn't mess anything up. It's just nice. It's all red. It looks so good. And so, again, just a very nice jersey. All right. Oh, man, we're almost there. We're almost there. Number 2, Washington Screaming Eagle, black reverse retro. I adore this jersey. I know a lot of people like the red version better. I like the black version better personally. They're both really good. I love this jersey. And it's so funny to me because I thought that they had worn this before and they never have, because it was always that Capitol building on the front instead. And when they had the Screaming Eagle on their home, or actually back then it was an away jersey, when they had it on their away jersey, the jersey was actually blue. It was a blue jersey. And so I'm actually surprised that I have not seen this jersey before, but it looks so good. It was like almost like bringing back like a memory that I never had, and it was just so good. But I also just love the Screaming Eagle. I love that it says Capitals, just because I don't know if I'd like it if it first came out that way, but I like it now because that's what it used to say. You know, like again, very much nostalgia weighing on my decision here. But well, yeah, actually, let me just show you Ovi. Awesome, looks good. Ovi is just like I love how he's past Gordie Howe in this jersey. It's just so nice because that's a memory that'll be looked back on for so long, and is gonna be looked back on in this jersey instead of that horrible Capitals white jersey. But anyway, I just love it. I love this jersey so much, and it's so much better. And it's got the nice font. And of course, this was your favorite jersey of the Washington Capitals by far. This made it to the finals of the Jersey of the Year, just losing to Buffalo. And I don't remember if they got third or second. But anyway, it just didn't beat Buffalo. But yeah, it's just such a good jersey. But another one, number 1, and this is not really a nostalgia jersey for me, the number 1. Not really at all, because I wasn't around, and it's not even really that similar to what they used to wear. I don't know if you can think of it. If there's one jersey you're thinking of, he hasn't brought that up yet, which is not the Aviator jersey. It's not the Tampa Bay black jersey. It's not those. No. It's this. Jets alternate. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know. I feel like most people love this jersey as well. And you know, when I was saying there's some people that hate certain jerseys, I don't know if anyone hates this jersey. Does anyone hate this jersey? It's so nice. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but it's absolutely my favorite this year. Actually, I like the white version better. And a lot of the times, and I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of away jerseys, I actually have higher rank than home jerseys. There's very few, I think, home jerseys that I ranked higher than away jerseys. Like the Blues, I had the home jersey higher. The Sharks, I had the home jersey higher. The Canucks, I had the home jersey higher. But I don't think there was very much. And again, I like the white version of this better. But they're not wearing the white version. They're wearing this. But I think the Jets should adopt this as their home jersey. They should get rid of that Canada Life patch for sure. Like, look at this. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, it looks a little better on here than it does on the reverse retro. But still, jersey ads. Get off, get off, get off. I know. I know they probably won't. But I hate them so much. They bug me so much. And they just look so bad. They're such an eyesore. Some of them are not that bad. Like the Milk one. But still. Can't stand it, but I love this jersey. Absolutely love this jersey. But yeah, does anyone hate this? But yeah, they should take these. They should make them their home jersey. They should take the white version of these. They should make it their away jersey. If they want to keep that away jersey that they have now as an alternate, sure. I would rather see their reverse retro that they have now as an alternate and just get rid of that 2012 logo or 2011 logo altogether, because I don't really care about it that much. It's clever, I guess, but no, I mean, it's not that great. I like these ones better, so much better. The colors are so much better, and I just wish the Jets would do that. So that's my 2 cents. That's what my favorite would be. This is my jersey of the year, is the Jets alternate. And my jersey of the year for jerseys that are new was, of course, the Washington one. But yeah, I love this Jets alternate. You seem to as well, as this was the top voted Jets jersey. So yeah, anyway, that's all I have to say. And I don't know how long this went on for, but it's ending right now.